What is Mu? Mu protocol is a new cloud infrastructure solution. It is standardized, decentralized, and distributed. It seamlessly lets developers and providers interact with each other through a marketplace. Mu protocol is a standardized cloud platform that allows developers to make applications with their favorite tools that will run across many providers without the friction of today's status quo on cloud infrastructure. Developers using Mu will now find it easy to move from one provider to another with the ability to fully test their work locally. Mu contains also a marketplace that allows developers to find providers across the globe, allowing developers to seamlessly deploy their apps on a wide number of providers. On the other hand, it allows local providers to easily offer their cloud services to a large community of developers, making Mu the perfect open source location for extra marketing exposure for providers, no matter if they're sized like David or Goliath. The Mu Standard. The cloud market today. The current review of the cloud market shows a healthy growth and a revenue of $283.5 billion by November 2022. It is estimated to increase by 18% yearly to a whopping rise of $1.3 trillion in 2028. The largest providers, Amazon, Google, and Microsoft, hold the vast majority of the cloud pie, with their 65% share of the market. But this does not show the whole picture. Sadly, the world of cloud infrastructure is only covering 30% worldwide, with the areas of Africa, Asia, and South America with little to no coverage. The status quo means that developers in these areas have to deal with many latency issues and the constraints of the countries their servers are hosted in. Mu protocol will lead a change in the cloud. The movement. The Mu solution. For developers, Mu brings to the table an open source, standardized framework which can be used by all developers across the world, stopping the painful vendor lock-in and making the change of providers frictionless. Develop locally and deploy globally. In an instance, the ability to deploy apps in areas where the cloud traditionally has no or less coverage, backed up by simple and transparent billing where everything is audited regularly while being fully encrypted for security, which is now more important than ever. For providers, Mu is simple to install, just one single binary with no dependency and with the ease to maintain it through powerful CLI tools. Mu controls all aspects of the service, just run the binary and instantly offer cloud services to everyone. In short, with Mu being standardized, this provides wider access to a much larger market and with no deployment needed and minimum maintenance required, equaling big savings for providers. What the Mu is actually going on. Mu will change the worldwide cloud infrastructure market through 4 components. Let me break this down for you. This is Mu. The Mu Executor is built on Rust for high performance and is run by providers, turning any server into a Mu node, which is easy to configure, deploy, and run safely. The Executor supports a serverless WASM runtime, serverless database, gateway, and decentralized storage engines while being free and open source. The Mu Toolkit allows developers and providers to interact with Mu. It contains many tools to develop and install Mu apps easily. Furthermore, it lets you configure Mu nodes and interact with the blockchain. It supports multiple platforms, languages, and is even free and open source. These 2 components meet in the heart muscle of Mu, the marketplace, where developers find carefully vetted and listed providers and regions to deploy their apps with a simple, decentralized, and seamlessly accessible CLI or our bespoke marketplace user interface. The last but not least component, the Mu smart contract, is the heartbeat acting as a transparent broker between providers and developers. This hyped but often misused technology is giving us a real purpose, guaranteeing that providers are rightfully audited and enabled to offer a high-quality service with the Mu stamp of approval. The Mu protocol not only supports multiple tokens and various blockchains, but also delivers flexibility, transparency, and security to developers, providers, and end users. A healthy mix of good old Web 2 and Web 3. What is your take on it? Can you relate? Join the movement today.